This is Project Motor Racing, my most anticipated racing game of 2025. It's officially here, and today we get to try it. Project Motor Racing just released for the PC, Xbox, and the PS5. There's a link in the description if you want to check this game out for yourself. Huge thanks to Project Motor Racing and Giants for sponsoring this video. In today's video, we have a challenge that the developers set out for us. We need to jump into the career mode and see how much money we can make over the course of one season with some set restriction. Now here's the deal. Project Motor Racing isn't a normal sort of racing game in the fact that you go into the career mode and that's your career mode forever. This game is brutal and unforgiving, and if you mess up, you're gonna bankrupt your team and start all over from the very beginning. Welcome to your career in Project Motor Racing. Start your motorsport journey by choosing one of 3 continents as your HQ.
When making the choice, remember that while all cars and events are immediately available, the cost of the cars and the entry fees will be affected by the location of your HQ.
We not only need to consider that, but event travel and repair costs will automatically be deducted after each race weekend. If we decide to be a hero and send it up the inside through turn 1 and destroy our car, we need to buy an all-new car. And if we don't have the budget for that, ciao, see you later, you're restarting your career mode. So the way to fund it is with sponsorships. Sponsorships are the lifeblood of your team. Before each season, you can select the terms that you feel give you the best chance of survival in this tough, unpredictable industry. First and foremost, we need to go through team registration and name our team and driver. Team name, AR12 Motorsports. You'll love to see it. I guess we'll base our team out of North America. I'll explain why in a second. Our sponsorship model, feel free to pause this and read through these at your own leisure. Basically, all of these sponsorship models are all based around your race results, your driving style, your risk that you want to take, and so on. I feel like the rolling billboard one is probably going to be the best for us. We're paid a flat amount per race, and it's based off the prestige of the car we're racing. In this challenge that the developers set with me, they said they wanted my starting budget to be $650K, and we're going to use that money and go and buy a very particular car. We're going to jump into the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. And the developers want me to take this through the North American series in this game. It basically mirrors the real life series where we go to Daytona and Lime Rock and Canadian Tire Motorsports Park and so on. We've chosen our livery, we've chosen our car. It costs $400K for the car, and then we've got to go and sign up for our actual race series. We've got all 3 of these on offer. They all also have different entry fees, and if you do well in the championship, you'll earn different levels of income, again, depending on which one of these that you do. We're, though, gonna go to North America. I think you can now see why I wanted to go for that rolling billboard one, because not only are we gonna be getting a ton of money, because this is a prestigious car, but the series itself also pays out a lot. The top 3 people are getting a boatload of money from the actual championship, not to mention however much money we get from our actual sponsorship agreement. So now that we made it to Daytona, every single race weekend has 3 sessions. We've got practice, qualifying, and then the race. We're going to ignore practice because we have so many races to do today. We're just going to immediately jump into qualifying. I'm not going to start any of my big brain ideas just yet. You'll need to wait and see what I've got up my sleeve and how I'm going to make a disgusting amount of money in this episode. I've got to prove to the developers that I am a money-making genius here. I've been waiting for this game ever since it was first announced, and I am so excited to jump into it. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I am a single-player racing game fan, and this is lovely. There are no brakes. These tires are so cold, dude. This is like the ultimate game for me. I've always loved hardcore racing simulators, and one that finally combines that with a fully fledged out career mode where you have to get sponsorship, enter different racing series, and everything like that is just truly what I'm looking for. Anyways, throughout this video, we'll be talking about the good of Project Motor Racing and the not so good of Project Motor Racing. I did a practice race earlier today and had some issues I think you should know about. One of those issues you might already be able to spot. Throughout this video, you might see V-Sync issues. I have no idea why that's happening. I've tried what feels like every single combination of graphics and display settings, to try to get VSync screen tearing things to not happen. And for the life of me, I cannot get a combination where we're not running into screen tearing things. And I don't know why. Also, yes, it goes without saying, I'm playing this on my PC, 1440p, locked to 60 FPS, with every graphics option fully maxed out, so it should look pretty good. I'm also using this, my Thrustmaster T598 racing wheel. It's the brand new one that's available for the Xbox and the PC, but I'm obviously using it on PC today. Anyways, for this qualifying session, we need to dig deep. I want to see if we can finish our very first race on the podium. That would be glorious. Come on. Hold it through the chicane. Don't go for a corner cut. Corner cuts are brutal in this game. Just like that, there's the line. Our lap goes in. We set a 1 minute 50.2. I'm gonna be happy with that. Let's go back to the pits. We're gonna be a one-shot Andy for qualifying. P5 for qualifying. Let's go. Although, yes, we need to try to make overtakes happen and win the race because we need to pay for all the damage. If we write our car off in corner 1, we need to buy a new car, and I can't afford a new car. So we're gonna need to drive quite safely in this race. Wow, the AI got a good start. Wow. Dude, I'm already getting overtaken by that orange guy up the inside, or up the outside, excuse me, into corner 1. Let's see if I can get the nose back in. I have no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Sorry, yellow guy. Sorry, yellow guy. Just pushing. Sorry. I did not realize the tires would be that cold into corner 1. Brake! Holy dude, the tires. It's like driving around in flip-flops, for God's sake. That's what the grip feels like. Get the nose in? No, scary. Anyways, so yes, as much as I would like to drive aggressively, I'm not trying to drive aggressively. The tires are just ice cold, and I'd love to get my elbows out and really fight for positions. I'm not sure if it's the best idea because Porsche bits are expensive. If I write the car off, if I blow my door in, if the bumper comes flying off, I need to buy new parts. Let's get on the brakes nice and early this time. I want to play it safe through the chicane. Nice. Am I gaining? Come on. Reel him in. The slipstream here at Daytona is so unbelievably important. There we go. We are gaining. Up the inside. This is going to put us up onto the podium. We might actually get not one, but 2 cars here. Keep it in. We're gonna send it up the inside. Flat through here. Then we go on to the flat bit. Run him wide. We're fighting. Still fighting. Okay, remember what I said about that whole not driving too aggressively thing and how I wanted to watch out for my damage? Yeah, I think that's gone out the window. I think I might be pushing slightly harder than I should be, but it is what it is. This game makes it just that much more realistic. When I'm racing in real life with my Mazda Miata, for example, I can't ever drive 1010s as fast as I would like to. Because if I put that car into the wall, I would need to buy a new one and obviously pay for all the repairs. And all this being said, it makes this game feel very, very realistic. And every overtake that you do, it needs to be calculated. And you need to think, is that worth it for everything you do? Like through there, I lifted off. I didn't go through the chicane as fast as I could because if I put the car in the wall, I've got to pay to fix it. And if I can't afford it, we're done. We want to drive fast, but at the same time, we don't want to drive too fast. I'm not gonna lie though, this is not looking good. Yellow guy all the way up in front is absolutely flying. Homie's got his legs under him now, and he is just running. I gotta see if I can speed this up a little bit. Try to put in some good laps, but don't spin. I would rather take a second place than a 16th place. Oh, actually, one other thing I can say that I'm super excited to see and try out in the future. I'm playing this early access, by the way. The developers have already confirmed that yes, modding this game will be possible and will be supported by the developers. We don't yet know exactly how it's all gonna work. I think it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be, we're gonna need to try it for ourselves and see what's there and how it all works and so on. But I'm gonna keep fingers crossed asked for some people to mod in some very cheap cars that I can go and throw in and start a career mode from truly the very beginning in some of the most budget-friendly cars out there and race them around and earn my way up to the top ranks and to the best cars. It was a little bit of an uneventful race this go-around. We're on our final lap of the race. The guy in first pulled away 18 seconds. We're gonna bring it home in P2 for our first race. It's a good result. It's a safe result. And to be honest, I think that's what we need right now if our goal is to make as much money as we can. Beautiful. We'll take that one. P2. Finish in second place. We earn $37,000. Let's go. So we got money for finishing second, and we got money from our sponsors who paid us out. Beautiful. We've now got 260K in the old bank, so we can head off to our next event, which is Sebring. Whoa! The sanctioning body requires us to have a race-ready car to attend the... 27,000? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, the front of my car is gone. No wonder my car was slow in a straight line. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm fully cooked. So here's my issue with Sebring. This circuit is bumpier than a teenager's face. It is genuinely an unpleasant place to drive around. However, saying that, I don't know why, and I don't know how. I'm generally pretty quick around here. Hey, if today goes well, if we get a nice qualifying position and so on, then hey, maybe we could get another podium finish. That would be nice. Dude, I'm on 100 AI difficulty. I was not expecting to be doing this well for a car that I'm like not really all that familiar with, if I'm honest, and on circuits that I don't particularly like. We'll have to see when I get some cars and circuits that I do like. This is good. This is a good start. Okay, so this was definitely, oh my god, where am I going? This was definitely not the sort of lap I wanted to put in for I got overtaken on my qualifying lap, bro. That's not good. That's not the sort of lap I really want to put in, but hey, it is what it is. We go 207. Currently, we're P3. We're definitely not holding that. Dude, we only dropped down to P4. Dude, why were some of the AI so slow? Why did they put in a 218? Before we go and hit the circuit for this race, I want to whip out my big brain strategy. I'm going to go to vehicle setup and essentials. Currently, we've got 50 liters of fuel on board. What if I bring that down to like 40 liters? Can we still finish a race with 40 liters? You know what? Maybe 45 liters. I'm going to take a little bit of fuel out of it. The less fuel we have in the car, the lighter we'll be. Fingers crossed that helps me get a position or two. We'll see. We know our tires are going to be cold, so watch out for that. Watch the lights, and away we go for race number 2 in the cup cars. Wow, we just got burnt off the line again. From P4 we qualified, already down to P5. These guys are gonna go, yep, slow through corner 1. I'm sliding everywhere, dude. Sliding everywhere. It feels like a goddamn slip and slide. I punted the back of that guy's rear. That's not good. Now we're getting Stop hitting me! Somebody just hit me on the outside, pushed me onto the grass. I mean, hey, I've already damaged the car, so we're gonna need that extra income. Yeah, let's get an overtake or two here. There is absolutely no grip. I really thought my low fuel strategy was gonna help, but we're exactly the same as we were before. We're losing this faster group of cars. Dude, I've got so much pressure behind. I'm just looking in the rear view mirror, hoping that I don't see a Porsche absolutely send it up the inside or outside of us. I don't think I'll have enough time to react, I'm gonna be honest. They are so close. That's it. On lap 3, the race is over. That is one of the other things for this game that I wish you could adjust a little bit more. Project Motor Racing allows you to make the races longer, but they don't allow you to make them shorter. I wish I could make these races like a half distance, for example, where all of these were like 6 laps instead of 12, or even only 3 laps, because by lap 3, we've already figured out how we're gonna finish. I'm just saying that sort of freedom would be nice at the end of the day. Gone? Dude, I told you this circuit sucks. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up to the AI. I don't know what happened. This car has no rear end grip now. It's like it went bang, bang. Is my Dude, my bumper's like hanging off. Is that really killing my downforce? I don't think I can even catch up to all of this AI up here. I don't even think it's worth it to keep going. I might as well just park the car and not damage it anymore. Dude, it's genuinely not even worth it for me to carry on in this race because I'm gonna finish last. I'm gonna bin the car because I'm gonna push too hard and I'm gonna end up spending a stupid amount of money to fix it. That's not worth it. I got $20,000 from my sponsor. Thanks, homie. Please tell me I didn't put $20,000 of damage into the car. Let's see. Oh, all right, we're fine. Apparently, if you finish last, the game feels bad for you. All right, race number 3, we are off to Lime Rock. I should be able to win this. Hey, yo, so if the AI continues to get crack starts off the line, I'm gonna try ignoring the lights. Watch the timer. Dude, that's nasty. That's nasty. Okay, I'm gonna try to go around the outside of corner 1 up here. Let's see what we can do. Please don't push me wide. Don't push me, don't push me, don't push me, don't push me, don't push me. Don't push me. I'm close to the edge. Don't push me. Butter? Butter? Dude, I'm P7. Anyways, what I was saying earlier on is my tires are icy cold at the start of this race, so we're really gonna need to wait a little while before we can really start to go for an overtake or two. So let's wait. Let's warm our tires up gradually, safely, and then let's think about these overtakes. We cannot afford a repeat of Sebring. Okay, whoa, so something I noticed right away, AI very, very slow up the hill. Okay, that might be my overtaking spot. We go up to P6. Okay, these tires are getting nice and toasty now. That might be the strat. Let's keep going with that. We just play it safe through the start and then send it up the hill. That's the play. Okay, so we're already up to lap 4. We really would like to start putting some pressure on the AI as we look up the hill. Okay, dude, the AI. The AI. Dude, if you go for an overtake and you're not completely past, like by the apex, the AI will just crash into you. Straight up. Dude, look at it though. We're on lap 5 and our right-hand tires are still cold. That's crazy. Okay, let's see if I can get him up the hill here. Up the hill. Go, 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 go. Lean on those outside tires. I'm not far enough in front and he's just gonna chop my nose again. Not worth it. Not worth it. I wonder if anyone's actually done the math yet. Is it even worth it to go for overtakes in this? If every time you go for an overtake, you end up getting your door pushed in by the AI. Like, is the money you earn from the overtake even worth the potential damage? Is that even like a thing? Here we go up the hill. Ah, I can't get him. I can't get him up the hill anymore. This dude's quick. We've already reached the halfway point of this race. It's wild that... No way. No way we just got a corner cut penalty for that. Dude, my whole car just slid out from under me. I accidentally cut the corner. Meanwhile, the game, 2-second time penalty. Not like I already didn't lose that from the skid, huh? That puts me effectively in like 10th place. Okay, dude, we really need the overtakes now. I'm gonna bankrupt this team. We're not even gonna make it to the end of the season. How do I lose all of my grip like that? Right here, it's fine. Corner 1 and corner 2, no grip. It's like genuinely... So today we're gonna figure out what happens if you bankrupt your team. I've decided I'm done with Lime Rock Park and we can move on to the next one. Wow, last place, 20 grand. Let's go over to the garage and see, apparently if you do come last, the game just feels bad for you and makes you pay for no damage. So I'm just gonna go back to the strategy that's been working for me. Ignore the lights, watch the timer, And away we go. So I wonder how long it's going to take me to go from last year up into the top 10 and then immediately back to last. Probably not very long, if I'm honest. I'm either A, gonna spin myself out, or B, go for a silly overtake that will crash myself out. But actually, now that I say that, I've got a question. Like, clearly, I'm not getting charged for damage if I come last in these races, right? Because after that race, I completely destroyed the car. The car was beyond repair, and I didn't have to buy a new one. If that's our mindset, and that's kind of how this game works, why don't I just... All right. Why don't I just go into these races and say, I either win the race with a fully broken car and I'll pay for all the repairs, or in the attempt of winning the race, why don't I destroy my car? Because if I come last, I don't need to pay for it anyways, and just push as hard as I want. I think that's the strategy that we should go with. I'm not gonna lie, I am so close to selling this car and buying something else. Turn in, go, go, go. No, I'm going. No. All right, I've just decided I'm selling this car. I don't want to drive that car anymore. All right, so I've decided this car sucks. I can sell it for 200,000 bucks, and I've got 500K left in the bank. And now I can go and buy something I actually want to drive. I think we all know where I'm going. Isn't that a nice car? All right, so let's sign up for a new calendar event. You know what? UK MX5 trophy. Is it just me, or do I not recognize this circuit for the life of me? How is there a UK racing circuit that I haven't heard of before? Anyways, let's see how we can do on our final race. I would love an absolute victory. Come from the back. The AI are playing ping pong with each other's bumpers again. I guess that's actually just Mazda MX-5 racing for you. Wait, no, I do recognize this circuit. And then we can potentially... I was gonna look around the outside there. Sketchy move. Sketchy place. Yeah, dude, wait, I do recognize this circuit. Anyways, we've got an 8-lap race ahead of us here in our new little MX-5. There is another feature that I would love to see the developers add to this game, and it's the ability to actually change your difficulty once you've started your career mode. Because here's the thing, right? Although I was complaining bitterly about the Porsche 911, I'm apparently quite good at driving it because I was able to stick with the AI everywhere, and I really didn't have a problem keeping up with them. It was kind of my own driving that let me down. But now that I jump into this little Mazda MX-5, the AI seems to just rocket away. And unfortunately, PMR doesn't allow you to change the difficulty once you've started your career mode, which on one hand is quite nice if there's a difficulty that you just want to stay on and, you know, that's what you do. But if you're someone like me, for example, who jumps from car to car to car to car to car, and some cars I'm going to be better with and some cars I'm going to be worse with, it would be quite nice to adjust the AI difficulty depending on what cars I'm driving and my skill level with each car, instead of just being locked to one difficulty. I understand why they did it, for like the added realism and like cool factor, but I'd like to be able to change the difficulty. This dude is so fast. How am I supposed to keep up with him? I'm running the same 100 AI difficulty as I was before, but this AI just seems so much... Please don't squeeze me. Please don't squeeze me. Oh, no! That's Project Motor Racing. Go check it out now. I'll have a link in my description down below. There are some incredible cars. I'm very excited for the future of this game. That's Project Motor Racing. Thanks for watching.